Hey, what's going on, guys? Supply Plays here, and I'm so excited to bring you guys my first official video. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, first thing you want to do is gonna go make him a shooting guard. We don't want to focus on the balance position because it's honestly not as good as the two other options we have, like outside and inside. Then we want to go ahead on inside. Inside is more for just straight dunking and layups. It's not really gonna affect your shooting much. It's gonna put your shooting at a really bad position, which I'm honestly a shooter, so it's not good for me. So we're gonna go ahead and focus on the outside position, because honestly you're gonna be knocking down shots from anywhere on the floor. 6'6" is the height we're gonna choose. Then we're gonna go to weight. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna choose 210 just because you're gonna go ahead and choose your favorite number or whatever. Mine is 14. The high school doesn't really matter. We're gonna go with tornadoes. You can either go right or left. It really doesn't matter. But I'm a righty in real life, so I chose to go with my right hand. And it's actually a Drake song. Dominant dunk hand. You can go on either. Wingspan maxed out. Always max out the wingspan. Body length and shoulder width, I always max it out also, just because of it. It really doesn't affect how tall you are or anything, not as much as your wingspan. And that's about it. Let's get right into the stats. Alright guys, moving right into the stats, we got the moving shot close and the standing shot close at a high 75, which is pretty good for a shooting guard. You won't be finding yourself shooting from close that much, but it's pretty good for the times that you're forced to. You got the moving mid-range and the standing mid-range at an 87, and this is where you want to play your game at. You want to play from mid-range and the three-point line, which is also at an 87. We also got the free throw at a 90. For those who play my career, you won't be missing any free throws, I'm telling you. The standing dunk is at a 79, which you won't be using much, and the driving dunk is at 84. Now this is a con of this build that you got to be aware of. You're a shooter. Now with an 84 dunk, you still will be dunking over people. You have a 79 contact dunk. You'll still be dunking over people. You'll still pull off some cool dunks, but you will not be able to use park dunks. You will not be able to use park dunks. So always keep that in mind. If you want to use your park dunks and stuff, this is not the build for you. This is more for shooters, but you can also dunk, especially when you get that posterized tag. For speed, you got a 78, which is pretty fast. On my park, you're relatively fast. You won't be like left behind much. Acceleration is 78. The vertical is a high 87, so that's why your dunking ability becomes really good. So plus your defense, because you'll be blocking more shots and stuff. Your strength's at a 67. This is really low strength, but you won't be, unless you're guarding a center who's backing you down, then that's different. But other than that, you'll be good. The stamina is a high 94 and the hustle is a high 94. So that's it for the stats. Some last comments. Remember that I said you can't use the My Park dunks. I don't think you can use the Jordan dunk either, but it's still a good build for shooters if you're gonna be knocking down shots all day. It's a high 87 mid-range and a standing 3 and moving 3. If you boost it, will go up to a 92, so you will rarely miss. On my career, you will be a sharpshooter. At my park, you will be a sharpshooter too. In Pro-Am, I find Pro-Am a lot easier than the park, so you will be a sharpshooter there too, I'm telling you. So this is all for the video, guys. I want to thank you guys for staying through the whole video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.